Howdy, tubers and footers. It has been forever and a day since I did a broadcast, so just figured I should pop on and give it a whirl and get my groove back on. Um, Hope everybody's doing good. Missed you all. It's been forever, like I said. Lots happened, but I am really excited about the new ventures coming forward. So, going forward, this is where I'm really excited. I'm going to do Iron Dog, a lot more Iron Dog stuff, especially with the race coming up. Hey, Gary Spikes, Sharon, Judy, welcome. So that's really exciting for me. So I'll be working with some of the staff there at Iron Dog, and we're going to get some interviews together. And we will talk to some of the racers, the sponsors, the staff, their families, all of that, and just give you a nice round, good inside view of the Iron Dog. And one of the first things I want to do is show you how to use the Iron Dog page, their website, and what to expect from it and what to look for during the race, how to find the racers, things like that. This year's really super exciting. Fly by Stu. Hey, Patrick Bond. We have 3 women running this year. There is an actual women's team. Another pro class women's team is going to run. This will be Ashley's 3rd attempt to finish as the seconds women's team to try to finish. Not to try, but there's been plenty other women's teams that have made the attempt. Missy and I are still the first and only women's pro class team to finish the Iron Dog. So we've held that title. Whew, we're going on 22 years. So that's pretty exciting. So you never know this year, that we may have another women's team that finishes. So that will be really exciting. She does have another partner that she's running with. So that's exciting. Leah is back with her partner. So they're coming back. If you remember from last year's race, Leah's sled burnt down in the race. So that was pretty wild and scary. So I'm really excited about doing that. Sasquatch Wizard Adirondacks, welcome. Good to see you. Sugar Britches, how you doing? Coin 777, good to see you. I haven't seen everybody in so long. So I'm just getting my trying to get back to this. Daniel Bell, welcome. Trying to get back on doing podcasts and stuff. Like I said, it's been forever. So I'm really excited about bringing that Iron Dog, more of the Iron Dog into my life. It is something I'm extremely passionate about, as most of you know. So that will be, I think, very fulfilling for me in a lot of ways as well. So this year will be extremely exciting. The race is coming up. So be sure to go to Iron Dog. The website is www.irondograce.org. And in there, you will find lots of exciting news and different bios on all the racers. So make sure you check that out. So maybe tomorrow I will do a how to navigate the Iron Dog website, and we'll do more of like, see, my lighting and everything is kind of hokey right now. So we'll get it together. The new studio is being built, so they're putting in the electric right now. So I'm really excited about that. So we'll actually have hey, Daniel Bell, we'll actually have an actual Tubers and Footers studio. I've been this is my little 5-pound medicine ball. So I've been, working on building my strength and my health, and all of that stuff is a constant. So, leukemia whoops your ass on the regular. And so I am always looking for new ways to stay on top of that and, stay healthy and fulfilled and all of that. So this year I just feel like this is a really exciting year. There's been a lot of heaviness and ugliness and darkness from last year that we just need to put behind us and go forward. And so I don't know, I was just sitting there, and I kind of did it a little bit last year and talked about the Iron Dog, but I just thought, why don't I do this full-fledged? And it just seems perfect. So I'm really, really excited about it. So I'm going to get some banners, some old banners from Iron Dog. So I'll have those as backdrops and, really cool stuff. So I'm super excited about it. So there's that going on. I've got Katie coming here in a few. So we're going to go to the movies. We're going to go watch the 80 for Brady. So I got to see my matey Katie. So you guys will be seeing her again a lot more. We will still continue to do our footer expeditions, and I've been doing them but without a camera, just for, I don't know, I don't want to say I'm a researcher because I'm not out there testing theories and stuff, but I just thought it was really interesting that, they say don't bring a camera, don't bring a weapon, all of that. And I did that in Alaska. And I'm telling you, don't do that. That's not something I would suggest. But I tried it, and I didn't have anything extraordinary happen. Nothing out of the norm. There's nothing to report. Absolutely nothing. So I thought I'd give it a try, So I spent the whole entire summer doing what I always did, and even into the winter, into those deep, chilly winters up there, before we left, and nothing different, nothing new. We tried the wood knocks and all of that stuff. So, I tried it. It didn't seem to really change anything. So I'll be bringing you guys back with us out into the woods, and we've got the Willamette River here nearby. So I'll be taking you guys there, and we'll still do all of the Footy Man explorations. So that's not going to go away. But I really wanted to bring in Iron Dog into the mix, and I just thought it was just a perfect time because the race is coming on. We have another women's team running this year. They've added 600 miles to the race since Missy and I ran. So it's really exciting. Hey, Christina Skiles, good to see you. Hope the babes are doing good. You got to check her channel out, Tubers and Footers. She's got some cute little pups, and she's got a lot of box openings and stuff like that she does. Lots of fun stuff. So I miss you guys so much. I'm sorry I kind of retreated away and hid away while I was dealing with stuff. Daily Dan, what's up, buddy? But hopefully we'll get back on track and get our shit together. So I don't know. I'm just super excited about this element, about talking about the Iron Dog and stuff. Hey, Robin, did you call everybody into the fire? That was awesome. Thanks for asking. That was awesome. Make sure you check out Robin's channel. She does a lot of cool stuff out there as well. So I am really intrigued with where this is all going to go. But I think it's going to be a fun new adventure. And I think the Iron Dog is something you guys will enjoy as well, because you guys love the outdoors. And this is the most extreme sport that is so intense, and it is not covered nationally as it should. It doesn't have the national coverage that it should. And the reason behind that is because you can't really watch the race. It covers, over 2,000 miles across Alaska's backcountry terrain. So there's not cell service in a lot of these places. There's nowhere to go and, you can't follow along because they're racing the Iron Dog. So what you do get is, if you join on Facebook, and that's the only reason why I have a Facebook, is because of the Iron Dog. And that's usually the only time I'm on Facebook is during Iron Dog race. And you go there and you join the Iron Dog group. They will have lots of updates. And the people that live in those villages in Alaska, they will come out and do lives from their Facebook. So this year I will be streaming a lot of that content as well. So I hope to bring all of this stuff, right to your doorstep for you guys, so we can have a front row seat to the race as much as possible. And I can try and explain what I know and the things that have changed, and because that race is evolving constantly. So it's really exciting. So it should be a lot of fun. I hope you guys are as excited about it as I am. And I hope you guys join and come along. So we'll have a few interviews I'm working on right now, getting some stuff scheduled. Now, with the Iron Dog race coming so soon, the racers, their schedules are all over the place. So I am not going to have a scheduled time. Like I never do that with my live streams. So I apologize. You're just going to hopefully have to catch them on the fly, or catch us when we're, you know, when we've already aired and made those memories happen. So it'll be fun. And I think it'll be really exciting to bring all of this stuff, that I just am so passionate about. And during the race, I go bonkers. So that'll be fun. You guys will get to see me just sitting there intently watching the racers, because all of the sleds are equipped with GPS tracking devices, and you can actually watch them on the GPS tracker as they make their way across Alaska's terrain. So it is absolutely thrilling. And what's amazing about this race is it's 24/7. So you don't know when those teams are running and stuff like that. They do have a lot of layovers and checkpoints where there are mandatory layovers. So when they hole up into those areas, you'll get a lot of interviews and things like that. I was thinking it would be a great time for me to go to Alaska and run around and interview all these Iron Doggers face to face and do all of that. I may still do that. Not quite sure. So a lot of this stuff I'm still kind of throwing together. I'm very spontaneous like that, so it should be okay. And I thought, well, it'd be a good time to take my son and go do some Iron Dog stuff with him. So who knows what this season will bring. But oh, thank you, Fly by Stu. Thank you. I am really super excited. And so, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that they do have live streams, like soon. They've got the tech inspection coming soon, and that is live stream from the Menard Center there in Wasilla. So I will be live streaming that as well, and talking through it and explaining what they're looking for, what they're setting up for, the gear that they are mandatory. We're going to go through the rules. I'm going to go through this piece by piece by piece. So like I said, we're going to start with the website. We're going to go through the rules. We're going to talk about the trail class, because the trail class starts first, and then we're going to go from there. I do have in the mix already, I'm getting Missy on, so we'll get to hear from my race partner, Missy. And then we'll also get to hear from Barb, who is someone who I admire. This is a woman I cannot speak enough good things about her. She's one of my best friends, and I love her with all my heart and soul. She is like my soul sister, truly. And she is one of the co-owners of Team CC in Alaska. She also sponsors a lot of the racers. She's amazing. And not only that, Laura, and Kim are the first women's trail class team to finish the trail class of the Iron Dog. So she has got amazing stories to tell. So yes, beautiful Barbara, a coin who I'm talking about. That's my girl, beautiful Barbara. So we'll get Barbara on and we'll get to talk to her, and hopefully we can snag Corey and maybe get him in for a second. I doubt it, because he's super busy right now, but you never know. So that is what I've got on the plate. That's what I'm trying to work out, and I think it's going to be fun. I'm super excited. And I think with the women's team running this year, it's going to be very emotional for me, because I'm super excited for them. And it'll be, but I wish I was there. That's one of the things that's going to be tough. So y'all know that it's going to be like, oh, I want to be there so bad. But this will be the second best thing, right? So I'm just I think this will be perfect. So I'm excited that you guys are going to be with me, and we're going to be making memories together. So that's what it's all about, right? That's what we're doing. So, Coin. Well, thanks for paying attention, Coin. Hey, Rexhan, good to see you. I am really, really, I hope you guys could tell. Maybe I'm just a little excited about it. But the Iron Dog is just amazing. And the Baja gets a lot of coverage, because they can have helicopters and all of that. And even with the Iron Dog, there is flight crews. They do have pilots that fly with these teams. So we will be interviewing pilots as well. What is interesting, though, and this is one of the factors about the race, is there is always a winter storm in the middle of the Iron Dog. Always, guaranteed. Like when Missy and I went out from Nome, that's when the winter storm hit, and you couldn't even see your hand in front of you. It was blizzard, horrible conditions. So you're testing all of the extremities during this time of the race. So it will be super exciting, I think, to see just how all of it progresses, and just to have you guys sitting there taking a front row seat with me. I think it'll be a lot of fun, but it'll be intense at a lot of points, and hopefully I can stay on track. But I think that'll be good for my brain as well, because with all the brain damage and stuff that I endured, it's kind of helped me try and stay focused and, get my stuff together. So there's a lot going on, but I think it'll be fun. So between the Footy Man expeditions and all the Iron Dog stuff coming up, there'll be lots of stuff coming on. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am. And like I said, I'll get stuff cleaned up, get my lighting and all of this stuff fixed up and have it all together. But I just kind of wanted to jump on and test my equipment. And I had to do all these updates. And I haven't even turned this thing on in months. So I had all these updates and stuff to run. But just wanted to see if I could even figure it out. I even forgot all the little, I even forgot StreamYard, all that stuff. So I had to do like a quick seat of your pants lesson. And a lot has changed. So, Robin, I may need your help, honey. Yeah. So I'll need a lot of patience while I work through all of this stuff. Excuse me. Sorry. But I think it'll be a lot of fun. Sasquatch Wizard Adirondacks asks, Jackie, do the racers ever mount cameras on the sled dogs? That would be interesting. On the sled, you cover a lot of terrain. There are a lot of racers that do have that do film. And they've got GoPros and all sorts of stuff. So I will try and bring that to you guys as well. And I want to give you as many team pages as possible so you guys can join all their Facebook pages and cheer them on and give them all that exciting, because they love to hear from people all over the place. And, the more interest in the race, the better it gets, and right now there is a raffle. If you guys are into raffles, there is a raffle over $100,000 in prizes with the Iron Dog right now. So they have that going as well. So there's lots of really fun and exciting things that I would love to show you guys. And I'm really excited to show you how all of this works and bring you along for the ride. So it'll be fun. I think one of the really cool things is teams are looking for sponsors. The race itself is looking for sponsors. So if you or some kind of corporate sponsorship that you can think of is interested in joining on and being a part of the world's longest and toughest snow machine race, here's your chance. Go to the Iron Dog page. They have a section just for sponsorship. And the teams are always looking for sponsors because This race will nickel and dime you to the core. And just to pull up to the start, I am not kidding you. Just for those teams to pull up to the start, they have all spent well over $50,000 just to get to that starting line. So any amount helps these racers. So they've got t-shirts, all sorts of swag they sell, all sorts of goodies. There's so much fun with the Iron Dog. And like I said, it is one of the most underrepresented extreme sports in the world. I don't get it, but once people understand what this race is about, it's going to blow up, and that'll be exciting because it should be at the level of the Dakar and at the Baja and that level of type of sponsorship and excitement because it is an extreme race. These people are out there facing the worst that Alaska has to offer, and so they face that terrain head on. So it's intense, and they do it in 5 days. So it's intense. Hey Claude, good to see you. Robin, any recommendations on whom to sponsor? Oh, I don't want to, especially now that I'm going to be in this part. I always say, Team CC teams are always on the forefront of my go. But I think you should find a team that you connect with however that is. There's a lot of sponsors through the brand. So there's a lot of people who pick teams through their brands. So you've got Yamaha, Skidoo, of course, Polaris, and Arctic Cat. And so there's different brands. So there are a lot of people who are loyal to a brand. Like I'm loyal to Skidoo because of Beautiful Barbara. So and Corey. So that's just, I love them dearly and they've been solid people in my life. So that loyalty will forever be. But I think that'll be an interesting part of this is picking the teams that you want to follow and support and cheer along. And for me, I cheer them all on because just to pull up to the start is an achievement in my eyes. Just pulling up to the starting line of the Iron Dog is an achievement. And to finish is an incredible goal. And for those who make it on the podium, I'm telling you, and to be a champion, they are the elite of the elite. So I'm telling you, we're going to get some champions on. We're going to talk to them. We're going to talk to some old school vet champs, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm really super excited to bring this forward. Hopefully we'll get, Feo on. That's someone who, that family of racers is near and dear to my heart. And we'll, maybe get Palin on, who knows. So it'll be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be exciting, and it'll be really interesting, I think, to see who's cheering on who's liking which team and why, and stuff like that. I think it'll be fun for you guys too, because there's a lot of teams out there to choose from, and I will go through that. We are going to go through the roster and the whole 9 yards on both the trail and the pro class, because there's 2 separate classes that run. The trail class is a separate but integral part of the race, and so they're not technically racing, but they are going against all of the same terrain and the odds that these racers face. The difference is they're not on the clock so much, but they do have a period of time. They have to make it to Nome. That's the finish line for the trail class. They go halfway. So Nome is the finish line for the trail class. And but that's the halfway point for the pro class. And so that's where they have a halfway point banquet, and they have, give out all of the kudos. The first place pro class team gets an award. It's really a lot of fun. Again, that was something that I would, love to be present at for you guys, but they do live stream these events. So we may, if I don't get up there, we may just watch it. Hey, Linky boy. So, I'm excited. I think between all of the Facebook videos and the live streams that South Anchorage High School is teamed up with Iron Dog to provide those live streams. And so, I think with all of that, we'll be able to get a pretty good overview idea and view of the Iron Dog, like a really good front row seat as best as possible. So I'm so excited to bring this to you guys. And let's see, Daniel Bell, do they have heated cabins on the ski machine? No, 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 no. And that's some of the amazing stuff that you're going to learn about this race is the required gear that they have to bring is due to the safety features. If they get stuck, and this has happened many times where teams get stuck in those winter storms and they have to pull their tent, their bivy bags, and try and make it through, and that can be very dangerous. So the race is very extreme. What is amazing is no one has died in the race because of the safety features that are embedded in this race. So that is something to really look at the overall picture, that is how well organized this race is. It is an extreme sport and one of the most extreme sport. It is the world's longest and toughest snow machine race. And they have not had any deaths because they have checkpoints within every 100 miles. You have to run in a team. You have required gear. They have GPS tracking on the sleds. All of these things are in place. Now, way back when Missy and I ran many, many moons ago, they didn't have all that. You still had to have a map and a compass and run the race with that. So a lot has changed to make it much more safer. And let me tell you, there are some hair-raising stories. One of the years that I was a race marshal, there was a team of brothers, and they decided to get a rabbit, and that's what you call one of the locals that will show you the shortcuts. There are designated trails that you have to ride on for sections, but there are some areas, if you know the area and you know those shortcuts, you can take them. So a lot of the racers, if they know people from the villages, they will get these rabbits to take them. And this team in particular had this rabbit that took them through this very dangerous area, and he gave him a stern warning. You're going to be crossing over this section. Be careful. Don't go this way or you're going to end up in the drink. And that's the big water. Big water. That's Norton Bay, y'all. Big water. And so sure enough, they somehow got lost and lost their rabbit in the mix of it all, because I'm telling you, those conditions are extreme. And they went the other way, and before you know it, the one brother went into the drink, sled sunk. The other brother happened to still be on the ice shelf, was able to come out and whip around on the water. This is a snow machine on water, 800 feet of water below, and the brother grabbed onto his bar and bumper, and he pulled him out of the water. Someone could have died. If that brother hadn't been thinking quickly and if they hadn't been coordinated as well, that could have turned out really, really ugly. And that was a year I was race marshaling. That was intense. And what was really crazy is that GPS pinger on that snow machine, it sunk down and it was at the bottom of the water, and it pinged for miles as it went out into the ocean. It's crazy. So intense. So I'm telling you, the race is exciting. Every year there is something crazy that happens. Like I said, last year, Leah's sled right out at a checkpoint, they took off, and I think they were 14 miles maybe away from the checkpoint, and her sled burnt to the ground. Nothing left. So I'm telling you, it is intense. You're going to love it. I'm going to love talking about it. I can't shut up about it. So it's going to be exciting. So I think I'm going to end it here. Gave you guys an awesome update, and I'm really excited. I'm so happy to see everybody, and I'm really excited to bring this to the table for you guys. And I think it's going to be wonderful to bring the the footers, the tubers and the footers into the Iron Dog world. I think it's something that you guys are going to love. So, I can't wait. I'm so excited. So again, I love you all. Thank you for being here. We're making memories. That's what it's all about. I'm going to be working on my intros and my outros and all that kind of stuff and try and do something a little professional. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Love y'all. Peace out. Thank you for joining. Iron Dog out. See you soon. Take care, y'all.